only thing that I left that day when we met with them, it was like, I believe it was December 13th. And
it made a big impact on
I'm
you.
going to ask you both. You know, I said, who's in charge here? And they told us, and I said, I'm going to ask you about the same question. How do you feel, 0 to 100%, that this case will be solved? And I asked them, and he said, he looked at me and he said, 100%. And then I said, your turn. And he looked at me, and the second one looked at me very intensely. I mean, the first guy did too, but that look that I got from...
Don't say it. Don't say, because I won't get nobody.
I know, and I was like... And that was right around the time that they were swirling his name around.
So way before any cast analysis or any DNA testing, Brett fucking Payne told Christy, 100% it's Kohberger. From the Brat Norton texts, we can confirm for the first time that Steve witnessed video footage of the suspect vehicle leave at 4:21 a.m. And we know from the Lainey Smith account on TikTok, Xana did leave a comment at 4:12 a.m. And we know from the affidavit that Kohberger's phone pinged between 9:12 to 9:21 a.m. in Moscow. On previous videos, I postulated if law enforcement made a time zone conversion mistake, and in fact those pings do place Kohberger at the house between 4:12 and 4:21 am. Maybe Brian noticed something off, and was the male voice that said, "I'm going to help." And Brett Payne was so convinced before any evidence was conducted, that he could tell Christy that he was sure 100% it's Brian because of video footage he saw. This to me, shows intent of framing. But don't you see, if Brian did leave his phone on, and it did ping at the house, then it would be way less suspicious than Brian turning his phone off as law enforcement told us he did. Perhaps he was really there to help, but then panicked and fled. After all, why would a doctorate in criminology use his own car and leave his phone on to commit the perfect crime? And Steve is so relieved, because his shady crypto drug money debts are not the reason his daughter is dead. Or is it?